Free to guide us through this one. And looks like Dante Puna and Isaac Miskey are the men to conduct the toss, and Rewa have won that one. It looks like they're going to choose to defend the residential end here at Stanmore Bay, and so there will be a swap of sides as kickoff is now just minutes away. If you have been watching us all day, trust you've been enjoying the action. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do remember to follow post-tournament on aucklandleague.co.nz and the Facebook and Twitter accounts for Auckland Rugby League. We'll have full reaction and match reports and look to analyse things as the weekend goes on from our first competitive hit out of the year. So it's going to be the Te Atatu Roosters to get us underway off the boot of Isaac Miskey.
Bit of a delay here. There we go. No, we don't. The horn did not work. But I think the referee will take it into his own hands, and away we go.
All right, underway in semi-final one for the pennant competition. And into it we go with Rewa's first use of the ball and a really good first carry. This is
still
from
going.
The number 18, Benzi Uisi, who is still fighting in the play and gets taken down 5 short of halfway. Max Urquhart involved in the tackle that time. Looking for the offload, Rewa. Nothing forthcoming that time. Connell Bevan doing well to hold on and make sure that nothing eventuated in second phase. Simmons then hands it off to Puna, who breaks out a 1. Look at Puna. A ball of muscle still going as Puna. And he gets eventually dragged down about 25 short of the line. They clear the ruck now. They're going to head out to this left edge now. Mataora shakes out a 1. Mataora, he's got numbers there. He won't need them. Damien Mataora will open the scoring for the Manurewa Marlins. And it is inside the first minute, just like that.
Real strong start to Manurewa. You know, that was a big muscle play from way back inside their half when they were showing a lot of domination as they're carrying the ball up. Looking for a quick play the ball here. Up to his feet. Corey will call the kick in a minute. See the centre here, just managed to shrug off that first defender. Split the two there. He was holding off. He could have quite easily used the outside man, and as Corey said, didn't need to. And slides across for the try.
Kick is good off the boot of Nathan Simmons, and Rewa leads 6-0 early. Just under 2 minutes gone here at Stanmore Bay Reserve. You're with us for the 2019 Sportsafe ARL 9s. So back to it now, and Te Atatu get their first use of the footy. Scooped up by Urquhart, who steps a couple and gets things going straight away. And now here's a break on for Te Atatu. Straight down the middle of the park, Hebden to beat. Hebden is coming across in cover. He might not have the wheels to get there. Te Atatu are going to hit back here.
Beautiful.
And just like that, end-to-end footy, and they hit back via Anthony Galton, the former Ponsonby pony, who goes 70-odd metres after some nice footwork from Max Urquhart.
And here we see a beautiful Sportsafe action replay. Nice stepped inside the second defender. Held up, and a little over the top ball there, and at this point, the turbo jets are on. Now, the one thing about this is he came up, he sized up the Manurewa Marlins fullback and turned him inside out, and that point, then he just pinned his ears back from the line. Great strong run. Yeah, he'll be happy with that.
The kick is short from Isaac Miskey, and so Rewa lead 6 points to 4. 3 minutes and a bit gone here at Stanmore Bay. So 2 possessions, 2 tries.
Yeah, they've got to get a bit of energy around the chat now, the Roosters.
So bouncing ball claimed by Mariota. A little change of direction. Brought down under the weight of Ova'a.
Ref says play on. There was an appeal.
Simmons to the line, turns back inside to Pona, who gets rid of
Strong.
one. Dante Pona, he's got better as the day's gone on, gets to a quick play of the ball as well, and now Rewa have some front foot ball. Simmons shifts it wide now. He brings in Uisi into the play, who shakes off one Uisi. Galton holds on for dear life, and in the end, the ball spills out. And I think this will be a Te Atatu ball. We wait for confirmation.
He sort of hailed married that one, unless the boy was calling for it on the inside.
So
No,
Te
they've got
Atatu
the
ball
ball.
it is indeed, and they will get us back underway. So the first set without points so far in this game. Miski is the dummy half and will get things restarted. It's a new look Te Atatu Roosters team, far from the youthful side that we saw last year. They bring in the likes of Isaac Miski from Mount Albert, along with Jared Tua, the Mount Albert Lions captain from last year, Anthony Galton from Ponsonby. Got some real quality in their ranks now as Te Atatu get the penalty and kick for touch via Miski. Williams taps and gets us back into it. And this is Mauri Marino. David Dyer popping up in the middle of the park, plays in Ova'a, who fends away from one. Simmons holding on, gets around the backdoor offload, and now Urquhart wants to have a little run. Comes back inside to his halves partner, Williams.
Quick play
Eventually-
the ball there. Yeah, shifted it.
Taking the ground, and now back on the inside, Galton backing up, and once again it's Galton versus Hebden. This time Hebden does just enough to pin him down, but they get an offload away now.
Oh, great
Williams is
play.
going to attack the short side. Rewa getting there in numbers.
Oh.
Ball spills loose, and that'll die off there. But boy, that was exciting footy for a little bit there from the Te Atatu Roosters. And Anthony Galton making his presence felt in this one. Already got a try and looked likely once again that time. The man in the bright orange headgear. We're in trouble now. Ball spills out. David Dyer says, I'll have that and I will score. Simple as that. David Dyer picks up the loose offload, runs it in, and Te Atatu hit the front.
So we'll just pick up the Sportsafe action replay. Manurewa trying to take it out from the grind here. Did the vertical sidestep, got hit by a couple of defenders. Forced the ball to nobody at home, and opportunist try. Thanks very much. 19 in across the line.
And the kick is away, so Te Atatu lead 8 points to 6. 2 points in it. Enjoyable rugby league thus far. Plenty of attack on offer. About a minute and a half remaining in this first half. Miski gets us back underway. This is a higher one down towards the corner. Dangerous if it bounces, more than dangerous. It finds touch, and now Te Atatu with the perfect chance to make it 3 tries in the first half, right on the buzzer. They've got about a minute and a half to do it by our count. Williams will be the man to restart, and they got some heavy hitters positioned in the middle of the field. Perhaps none more so than this man, Craig Ngatia. Williams is the rake. Comes to the left. Miski says we'll change direction. We'll step. Looking for an offload. Dyer got a try just a couple of minutes ago. Is he in for another? He will centralise for the time being. Shakes off one. Gets the offload over the top, and it's put down by Bevan. And now Rewa say we'll counter-attack. Dyer chasing in cover and takes him down about 25 metres off his own line. We're inside the final minute of the half here at the Sportsafe ARL9. It's the first semi-final of the pennant competition, and now Rewa looking to go coast to coast via Mariota. Galton joins in along with Urquhart in the tackle. They're up over halfway now, but the clock starting to run against them a little here. Ariaiti, 40 out from the line. Couple of plays up their sleeves. Simmons extends it, looks to put his wide man into a gap. He gets set upon by 2. This will be the last play of the half, you would think. Swinging it back to the middle. Puna gets the offload away. Ariaiti in support. Beautiful stuff, Manurewa. And what a time to strike as the siren goes in the background. The Marlins score to take the lead once again.
Sportsafe action replay. Just as Gory keeps an eye on the conversion kick at goal here. So we see a couple of defenders in there in the tackle, trying to keep them down once again. Obviously trying to play the ball down under a wee bit of pressure here. Manurewa, this gentleman here, has had a strong day today. He's just been a weapon for the Marlins. Beautiful offload, and at that point there was no one in front of him to stop him. And he goes straight between the Sportsafe uprights, just on the half-time whistle. And not a bad way to go to half-time break with some points on the board.
So that'll do us for the first half as the team's gone to their huddles, but certainly an entertaining one to start with. Troy, plenty of try-scoring opportunities, and both teams looking keen to throw the ball around. Yeah, well, Manurewa would get to, I suppose, have the final say in keeping the momentum. And all right, you want me to talk into the microphone. Sorry, Corey. Keeping the momentum and going to the break, you know, they're going to be a lot more happier than if that hadn't been the case. That said, it'd be interesting to be in the huddle with them all at the moment. What do you reckon the Atatu's chat's going to be? I think for both teams it'll just be to try and combine some of this enthusiasm on attack with some discipline in defence. The defence hasn't been a strong point so far, so both teams will just be wanting to make sure they stay in the grind in this second half. You get the feeling it's going to be the sort of game where possibly it'll be a try in the last kind of 2 minutes that decides it. So if you can hang in there and be in the contest, then you give yourself every chance. Great support down here for all the clubs today as well. Do want to acknowledge all the fans who are down here, and a few of them enjoying a beverage on the balcony behind us down here at Stanmore Bay Reserve as well. So the team's making their way back for the resumption of play.
I'm going backwards and forwards.
So Rewa will get us back underway. Back to it we go. 9 minutes to play here. A spot in the pennant grand final on the line. And it is Urquhart who reels it in and goes back in on the attack. Simmons, the first man to meet him. Galton carries forward. Tackled under the weight of Ariaiti. Connell Bevan now will attack the short side. Nice little offload as well, but Rewa well organised defensively. Miski goes to the line. Finds Goulton supporting on the inside. Another offload and a tip-on play. Play on is the call. David Dyer's got it now and is tackled well one-on-one, but support looming on the inside. Atatu making good inroads here now. They're 20 metres out from the line as we get to the back end of the set. Trey D. Williams will clear the ruck. He'll go to Dyer. And Dyer puts on a little bit of footwork here. He should get to a quick play of the ball here as well. Last tackle coming up. Do they look to the skies or run it through the hands? Williams will move play on. Urquhart, little dribbled kick in behind. It's too heavy, and Hebden does well to just patiently wait for that one to go dead.
There's a good passage of play for the Atatu Roosters. And the ball's turned over, and here come the Marlins now. The tap, 20.
Ariaiti carrying forward, a tough carry there, up over the 30 as they approach halfway here. And up over halfway indeed. Masangao clears the ruck. Both teams making good yardage down the field here. Doing so with ease so far, really.
That's the fifth and final, so they want to keep this on off the back of a good kick.
Simmons moves it through the hands. It breaks down, and be careful because Atatu will counter here, and they quite wisely dive on the ball. But Troy, some good play from the big men from both these two teams, and the dummy halves as well. They're actually managing to sort of go 70-odd metres most sets right now.
No, it's been certainly an arm wrestle up and down the field, and for the guys to play all day, especially out here, you know, I suppose the back end of the summer. Looking for sharp so far as Atatu Roosters back on the trot.
This is Connell Bevan, the Englishman, played for Lancashire at under-19 level. Hails from the Wigan St Jude's club. Miski skips out of one, and now Olva'a's got it. They got space here. David Dyer's on his outside. Olva'a appears to go away from the support and runs an obstruction. Well, appeared they had the overlap on the left there. I'm not sure how you saw that one, Troy, but
maybe he thought he was just too close to the sideline.
So it ends up the worst result possible, really, for Atatu, because Manurewa now will kick for touch, and it just kills off all that momentum. So, can you just do a score check?
Ball's back. Well done, young fella.
So back into it we go, and it's Zeppelin Tepini, up from the senior A's, where he's played for the last couple of years. This is Tane Wiki, who clears the ruck, and now
good step.
Some nice footwork here from Genesis Masangao, who played in the Premier side last year. Michael Sharma, met by Bevan, and Trey D. Williams drives in low as well. That'll be a penalty here. Were they up inside the 10, Atatu?
That's the ruling, looking at the referee's hand signal.
So Rewa keen to get it going and extend this lead. Powering down the middle of the park. To the left they come. Simmons, they got numbers here. They should score, Rewa. And I think they will. We wait for confirmation on the grounding. Try has scored, and in the corner I believe it's Benzi Uisi who's got the job done with a try right in the left-hand corner here to extend the lead for Manurewa.
So a quick look at the Sportsafe action replay. We've got a good set of defenders here, and there's 1, 2, 3 of them still scrambling at the play the ball ruck area. They just shift it to the left. Good long pass, great hands shown there. Just came in a little bit to give himself some space on the outside edge and puts the try down. And over the Sportsafe flag he goes. So, kick.
Kick is no good. So score remains Manurewa 16 and Atatu 8. Thank you to Matt from Sportsafe, who's been our spotter on the conversions throughout the day today. Can be a little tricky to see them in that corner on the live stream unit. So back into it we go. A low kick, which is off the shins of Bevan, who has to dive bravely to recover that one. And Te Atatu can ill afford to leak any more points. They need to start scoring some of their own, and straight through the middle of the park they get a good start to that going, and this is going to be a brilliant try for the Te Atatu Roosters. And it is scored by the number 16, Richard Perry, who just picks up the ball and says, I'll do it on my own, boys, and scores a key try for his side.
Sportsafe action replay. Well, we'll just let the words do the talking. Te Atatu Roosters clubhouse will be going off about now.
That was great vision, wasn't it? To look up there and spot the gap. Richard Perry's done really, really well there.
Now, I think the vision opened up about here when he realised, oh, I've got another 30 metres to go. That replay's going to get thrashed on the ARL TV YouTube channel, and all of the games that have been streamed live today, all replays will be available and online by tomorrow afternoon.
So the kick is away. It's a 4-point ball game.
Fantastic try.
Back to it we go. A high one down towards the corner. A bit too deep, though, for David Dyer to get a chance. You do fancy giving him a contested high ball whenever you can. Ball spills loose. Or there's a man on the spot. We're waiting for confirmation here. It's going to be Rewa who maintained possession. Inside the final 3 minutes, this game has flown by. And what a brilliant game it's been. Rewa working up through the middle of the park. They hold a 4-point lead. Simmons shuffles play on now. They've got them stretched out wide here. Manurewa, this could be the key try if he can get there in the corner. Holding on for dear life was Urquhart. We'll have to wait for confirmation on this one. Referee Freeman points to the spot, and that might just get Manurewa home.
Sportsafe action replay up near the halfway line, and from here, just good catch and pass. He's had a strong tournament. Little of a bobble there on the centre's hands, but he managed to regather, and I think he had enough pace and momentum at that point just to blast away from the desperate tackle of the Rooster trying to hang on. But momentum carried him across the line, and definitely try.
So just over a minute to go. You would think Manurewa have got this one sewn up. This one should go deep and just back your defence to get the job done. They're going to chew up every second they can.
It goes 10.
Siren goes in the background anyway. It won't matter. Manurewa are through to the pennant grand final. They win this one 20 points to 12 over the Te Atatu Roosters here at the 2019 Sportsafe ARL 9s. Well done to the Roosters on a very good tournament, and some positive signs for them under their new head coaches ahead of the new season kicking off. The Manurewa Marlins will advance, and they'll play either the Maris Saints or Newlands Stags. We'll bring you an update on that one as it comes through. But for now, a very short break for us before we get into the other semi-final action. We're going to be bringing you Hibiscus Coast up against Mangere East.